So everybody is so caught up with trying to be this empath, this empathic individual. Look, let me tell y'all something. Being a quote unquote empath, quiet as it's kept, is not necessarily a good thing. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, yes, everyone should have empathy. But what an empath is not entirely what it is that you think. It's a person that has so much empathy to the point where it actually turns dark and actually turns sadistic. And the reason why I'm saying that is because an empath is a person whose emotions is sporadic. First, right? First and foremost, you start caring about yourself. Then you want to offer something valuable to the world. And then now the next thing you know, now you want people to see things your way because you want to help the world. You want to contribute. Then you get frustrated with what you're contributing because you feel like you're not able to contribute enough. Then you start trying to, parent other people, telling them what to do and how to live their lives. People that didn't even necessarily ask you for your opinion. Everybody is out here living their life the way that they want to. Then the next thing you know, you start getting frustrated at how people don't want to listen to you, whether you know these people or whether it's random people trying to tell random people that you don't even know, sometimes the people that you do know, how to live their lives, and they're picking and choosing for themselves how to live it. It's called rights. The next thing you know, you start getting so upset about this. So now you start getting darker in that regard because now you start thinking, well, if these people don't want to listen to me in in your own frustration, you don't even realize, oh, if these people don't want to listen to me, then I can't really give back to the world my love. So these people are trying to stop me from loving and giving love to other people and loving the world. Oh, so I'm really mad at this individual now. So now, or these people, as far as a world level, worldly, right? So now I'm mad. I'm gonna start going from gently parenting or telling people what to do to now I gotta come up with a plan to make people do what I want them to do. Control. This is what it is, and I'm telling y'all the whole time. I've been giving y'all the secrets the whole time because the way that magic works, the way that people who study magic, right, or get to a certain extent of it, they understand that in magic, just where you start doesn't necessarily always mean you'll end up in the same place. And what I mean by that is that people who have been studying magic, been deep into magic, they know that when it comes to magic is concerned, you start off light, but you end up becoming darker and darker. And the reason why is because you start off as a light magician, love and light and all that other type of stuff, right? But things in the world keep tampering with you to the point where you have to honor the threat. You have to honor the fact that we're living in a world where people are really doing off the wall stuff. And if you don't learn to protect yourself, then you will essentially end up not being able to really prosper. So you have to embrace a certain element of darkness in you. This is the thing that people who preach that love and light magic stuff, they don't want to admit, which means that it's a trap by definition. And you should probably stay away from those people who deny that aspect of themselves. And then you have people, vice versa. Then you have people who are dark magicians like myself, who go from being super, super, super dark and stuff like this to now having to learn to embrace certain aspects about themselves that are lighter, caring about other people. Yes, being a dark magician at heart, but caring about other people. Understanding that there are other people in the world is called consideration. I'm still a dark magician at heart. So miss me with that empath stuff. A lot of times people don't really understand that being called an empath, as what most people know it today, is just another code name for being bipolar, really. And I'm not trying to diagnose, I'm just saying that the emotions are sporadic because of the fact that you falsely interpret that you're unable to give to the world what it is that you think is this love that people deserve. You don't even have the authority to tell people what it is that's good for them. You don't even have the authority to do that. No one does. Everybody gets a chance to make a choice for themselves. That's what we call free will. Everybody gets a chance to make a choice for themselves what it is that they want to do on a 24-hour basis. This is why, like, with these people who think that they're trying to do the world a favor, they come to my channel, they come to you guys' channel, you see them around on other tarot readers' channel, they always talking that stuff, trying to tell the tarot readers what to do. You don't realize the control issues that you have to go to somebody's channel and talk about this, talk about that, talk about this, and talk about that. The person for themselves is choosing to do something, and yet you have this person in the comment section talking all this set of stuff about stuff that they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't even ask questions. They just show up on the page, tell you what it is that you should be doing, even though they more than likely they're completely wrong. And then they getting upset at the fact that you choosing to do things your way. I told y'all a million times, yo, with you weirdos who get so bent out of shape about me not sugarcoating stuff. I do this type of stuff for a particular reason. I'm going to tell you why I am the way that I am, as far as telling people like this and being brutally honest. There was a point in time when I was about 15 or 16. And I had tried to make friends with this person. And, I was just trying to crack jokes with this person. So I used to be like, bend down and touch your toes, basically. The person was like, nah, you know what that person done did? I'm trying to go ahead and crack a joke. Dave Chappelle done told that same joke. So I'm trying to, break the ice. Didn't mean anything by it whatsoever. This person gonna go ahead and tell the dean of my high school, right? And so the dean comes in, pulls me out of class, asks me, oh, did you tell such and such, 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 such? I'm like, yeah, but I'm joking. Nah, don't tell her anything, right? I'm like, all right, okay, whatever. I won't. The next time I see her, which is like a few days afterwards, the person turns around in gym class, says hi to me. I go ahead, say hi, move on with the rest of my life. I ain't thinking anything of it. You know that the very same person that went and told the dean, that turned around and told and literally went out of their way to turn around and wave their hand, and I ended up waving back, went back and told the dean again that I done went ahead and said something to this person that was disrespectful. So the dean got beef with me again. Oh, did you say such and such and such and such? Did you say anything disrespectful? Such to this person? So I'm over here thinking to myself, thinking hard. I'm like, wow, I just said what's up to this person. And it was that point on that I said, I don't give a crap of how it is that people feel. Because all of these, I keep telling y'all that y'all are hard-headed, which is going to make a soft butt. There is a reason why I do the things that I do on my channel. There is a reason why. Y'all ripping and running around with this nonsense, all your emotions, all it is that you people are showing and proving with all these empathic emotions, that overly empathic emotions that some of you individuals think that y'all feeling, is showing and proving that y'all got control issues and y'all are too sensitive for anyone to ever tell you the truth. And it goes to show you why a lot of you goofies who are super emotional, why it is that a lot of y'all are so triggered by everything in life. Because y'all ain't built for this. A lot of you goofies ain't built. I'm talking specifically to the people who are overly sensitive. Y'all ain't built for this. When some difficulties come at you in life, adversity, y'all ain't gonna know how to handle it. And y'all don't know how to handle it. Because when I get to know some of y'all and ask some of you overly sensitive goofballs certain aspects about your life, y'all just ignore problems and move on with your life. And you know what happens with the problems? They get worse over time because y'all are so empathic. And y'all believe that a lot of y'all are on some sort of moral high ground, that if you keep it love and light and act like the darkness doesn't exist, and that you're not supposed to honor adversity and take care of your problems. Some of y'all can't even take care of yourselves. Y'all want to save the world. Y'all empaths, quote unquote, y'all want to save the world and y'all can't even take care of yourselves. Y'all be making yourselves look like y'all are just tossed. You come on camera, for some of y'all who may have YouTube channels, you don't take pride in the way that you look. You don't take dignity in the way that you look. None of that type of stuff. You don't see the value in your own physical aesthetics. You don't take value in that. Y'all run around, a lot of y'all run around behind the scenes trying to be mad at somebody. You need, if you ask me, this is my perception, this is my perspective, and only mine. You people who talk about y'all are empaths need to take care of priorities and take care of yourselves and solve your own problems before y'all can come out here trying to tell people what to do with their own lives that everybody can pick and choose for themselves. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have empathy. But this title of going by an empath, this title, that's not spiritual. People want to talk about spirituality. I'm going to be 32 this year. I've been into spirituality since I was 14. I've been into it almost 20 years. And I done read and done research and had personal spiritual experiences with supernatural phenomena so many times in my life and gained something from it. I don't know who people think that they are telling me what that I'm not spiritual. These goofballs. Oh, you ain't spiritual because you doing this. You ain't spiritual because you doing that. And just because some of these goofies sitting up on the internet learned some new stuff last week, literally. I done studied Aleister Crowley, the Freemasonic mystery systems. I never had to be a Mason in order to do that type of stuff, but I studied it. I'm not a Mason now. I done studied Freemasonry, Aleister Crowley's stuff, different sources, draconian magic, fairy magic, voodoo, Yoruba, Palo Monte, Palo Mayombe, Santissima Muerte. What are you talking? What? Kabbalah, Clip-Off, Tunnels of Set, Realm of Amalek. What are we talking about right now? Auras, seeing spirits. Some of y'all see white orbs in my videos that none of y'all can explain. I can't even explain. because I haven't done research to it to really dig into it to do it, but I've done a minimal amount of research. But to say that I've gone deeply into it, I will admit I haven't. My life is too busy, and I already know what it is at the end of the day. It's a spirit essentially looking to cross over and make the transition peacefully, and it needs my help. But to say that I've done deeper research into it, to say like textbook research, I haven't. But what are we talking about? Because you're empathic. At the end of the day, and I'm gonna cut the video off with this. People, it's good to have empathy. It's good to connect with another person. It's good to want to, but you have to manage that. If you getting yourself to the point where you so emotional, you start wilding out, you start spazzing out on people, you attacking the very same people that you claim that you want to help and that you got so much love for, then how does that make you any different from the weirdos who sit up on the internet and in real life trying to do a bunch of egregiously terrible things to other people?